Best closing tips. How have I enrolled so many people in my career in this industry? Literally about 5,000 personals, and almost every single one of them organic. I only had a period of time where I did some paid ads. I think I enrolled 250 people through some paid ads, but everything I've done, all the thousands of enrollments have come organically, social media, talking to people in person and so forth. So I want to talk to you today about some of the best closing tips, things that I've done over time that are still applicable today. And I have revised it over time as well to keep up with some of the newest trends and things and how people communicate and stuff like that. So I want to go over this with you guys today on how to close more people. And one of the things that I tell from step one is you want to focus on sorting, not closing. Okay. Now in the beginning, I used to focus on closing. I forget the sorting. I just want to get straight to the close and talk to the people and sign them up. And I made a mistake in the very beginning. And so what I tell you now is to sort through the people that you want to work with. Now, there's going to be a lot of people that come in that come off social media that either you contact or that they contact you, they reach out to you and you don't know them. Because always remember, your warm market a lot of times was once your cold market, okay? And when I say the people that you want to work with, I'm talking about the people that are actually open. Like one of the questions I used to ask people is, are you open for change? If they weren't open for change, I'm not going to waste my time talking to them about what it is that I do for a living. Okay. So see who is open. You focus on sorting. All right. Now, this is not traditional sales. All right. I used to do sales. I did phone sales. I did door-to-door stuff as well. This is not the same thing. You do not want everyone on your team. Do you know why? Because you are sponsoring them, which means you have an obligation to help them. A lot of times in sales, you make the sale and you move on, right? This is not that. You are a sponsor. So now you're actually going to be helping these people. That's why I say you actually want to sign people up that you actually want to work with. Because some people, here's the truth, they're just more of a headache. And I've even said, I don't think this is for you. Whether it was before they were in or after they were in, I said, I don't think this is for you. And then I come to find out this is just not someone that I want to work with. All right. So this is why it's important for you to understand that you're not going and making a sale. All right. Now, a person just wants to be a customer. They don't want to build a business. That's totally okay. You're going to use the same technique that I'm about to show you guys. Okay. All right. Now, here's another thing to keep in mind, though. Do not be addicted to the outcome. All right. In the beginning, when I was first getting started, because I was desperate for a sale, I was desperate for a commission. I'd never done this before. I was addicted to the outcome. And I got to be honest with you, I actually took it personal in the beginning. And I learned from Zig Ziglar, it's really just a business refusal. It's not, you don't take this personal. You need to have posture. Even if you're not making money right now with what you're doing, you still need to have posture, like have the chairman mindset, right? Have the mindset that you are already successful. And you got to be willing to disqualify people. You got to be willing to basically say, you know what, this person is not willing to put in the time. They're not willing to put in the money, and they don't have the mindset. Forget the sign-up bonus. Do not just sign people up, okay? You have to have enough confidence and faith in yourself as an individual and have that posture that you can actually turn people away from what it is that you do. You don't need the sign-up bonus, okay? Now, this is another tip, and this one's big, and I've done it for years, and I know it'll work for you guys as well. It's to use the tools. There's all sorts of tools and videos and funnels and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into all the details of that today, but use the tools that are actually working. Find out in the business, what are the tools that are working that people are having success with, right? If you are enrolling people through your charisma, okay, not character, but your charisma, your likability, you are not duplicatable. This is why we say as leaders, do what duplicates, not what works. Because I know that for myself, I am not duplicatable. You know why? Because I kind of operate my life like a machine. So I know that if people are relying on talking like me, the consistency, the focus, and all that stuff, most people aren't going to do it. And so that's why I tell people that I plug people into systems, into tools that run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and that they don't need to be like me in order to be successful. All they need to do is point people to the system and the tools and use them over and over and over again. And it is a numbers game. So here's some of the best closing questions that I've used. Now, by the way, these are not the only ones. There's tons of good ones out there. All right. But this one has always worked. What did you like best about what you saw? So they watched a video, or they attended a webinar, or they attended a live event. This really works well for me because in the beginning I used to say, did you watch the video? No, I haven't had a chance to watch the video. And then I would ask if they did watch the video, then I'd say, well, what did you think? Well, I thought it was a scam, or I thought it was a pyramid scheme, or I thought it was not legit. Whatever their response was, it wasn't really that positive. So kind of like you want to get yeses out of people, I want them to tell me what they liked best about it. Oh, I like the time freedom. I like the product. I like the service. I like how you could be your own, have your own business, be your own boss, etc. Right? You want them to list what it is that they like best. All right. So that's a big one there that works very well. Now here's another one. On a scale of just say 0 to 10, with 0 being not interested, 10 being ready to get started, where do you see yourself? A person says, well, I'm a 7. All right, awesome. So my next question is, what makes you a 7? Well, because I don't know if I can devote the time. I don't know if I have the money. I'm not sure if I believe in this. I don't know if I could be successful. So what is it that I can do to help you get to 10? Right? So this is one of those questions that works very well. Another one, do you feel you have enough information in order to make a decision so that you can start making money right away? This is a big one, and let me tell you why. Because a lot of times people say, can you just send me some more information? They've already seen a video, or they've even seen multiple videos. They've even seen testimonials. Something is holding them back. It's that fear of looking bad, fear of I'm not going to make it, fear of I don't know if I can put in the time, I don't know if I have the money, I don't know if I can make the money, right? They don't believe that they can succeed. It sounds too good to be true. So this is why I ask them, do you feel you have enough money or enough information in order to make a decision so that you can start making money right away? This one works very good, because if they say yes, it's like, awesome, let's get you going. Real simple, right? Something as simple as that. Guys, these couple of questions that you asked right here are critical and will help you to make more money in these markets. Here's another one. Is there anything holding you back from getting started? Yes, I don't know if I can devote the time. I don't have the money, which we know most of the time, guys, these are excuses. They're just coming up with something. It's usually time and it's money. Is there anything holding you back from getting started? Yes, I don't know if I can succeed with this. I just don't know if I can make money doing that, or I've done this before. I've been in different companies or whatever. This is why you want to have somebody, a lot of times, whether it's a 3-way chat or a Zoom call or something, this is why that you want to have somebody there that can help assist you when you're getting going, trying to be successful in this business, to answer these people's questions. You're edifying your mentor who is already successful. And that's for a whole different call than this one. Okay. Now, do you have any other questions, or are you ready to get started? So once I feel like I've answered their questions, do you have any other questions, or are you ready to get started? You want to start making money now, or do you want to wait 6 months? They're like, I'd rather start making it right now. Okay, let's get you going. You see what I'm saying? Like, just make this simple. The questions that you guys ask, this does not need to be complicated. Always in your mind, assume the sale. Assume that people want to get started working with you. Okay? Look, you don't even need to ask all these questions that I was talking about here. Even 1 or 2 questions is sufficient. It's not like you have to play 50 questions with people. Take 1 or 2 that you believe will be good, work for you, and even revise the question with the words that you use. I have too many people that reach out to me, and I could tell they're reading a script, and they use words that are not even how they talk. So take what I've given to you here, customize it to your languaging, and use it. Use it through a voice message, use it through a text message, use it in person. Memorize this stuff. Guys, at the end of the day, it does not matter how many people that you show the business to or the product if you don't know how to close or get someone to help you close. It doesn't matter. You can literally show it to 1,000 people. You need to have that ability and skill set to know how to bring people on board. If you don't, you'll never make it big in this. You need to get the help that you needed from the mentor to help you bring in more people, and to the point that you can do this yourself. I knew that the invite was the first thing I needed to learn. And the second, eventually, is I need to know how to close more people to get more customers, more IBOs started in my business. And that's what I've done. Guys, I'm talking about like 5,000 personal enrollments. All right. I've had 1.2 million customers. I can tell you with credibility and authority that what I've just told you here in a simplistic way, that you can do this as well. You can take this to any level that you want to. I want to give you guys the training from today. I want you to go over to Brandon Boyd Official on Instagram. I'll give you guys the PDF PowerPoint. I'll also give you the video recording, which is going to be thrown up on YouTube. And that way that you guys have access to these notes. And then you can add or take away things that you feel like are needed as well. So this is Brandon Boyd signing off. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the presentation. I do hope that you've received some value. If so, put value inside the chat or the comments. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll talk soon. Thanks, everyone.